Okay guys, this is a timing belt replacement on a 2009 Mitsubishi Pajero 6075 3.8 liter V6. So just a quick video on this. I see there's not a lot with this specific model on there, so I thought I'll make a video quickly. This is a interesting little job, this. If you're watching this video, probably struggling with the same thing. So first things, how to get this done is you take off the intake shrouding. This intake cowl there. That opens up space for you to get the viscous fan off. The viscous fan's on the other side. Let me just go that side quickly. And viscous fan is over here, so take that one off. It's got 10mm bolts on the front end, bolts onto that pulley. And then once that's off, you'd basically take off the fan cowling, which is the one over there. We took that off, and then you would basically release the serpentine belt. To get the you're gonna have a metal cover that goes around here. To get that off, it's the one lying over here. Not the old belt. Just ignore the health and safety facts that I'm violating with these wires. Long story short, you got your bolt holding it on here. You got two on this side. Well, these three actually. This is a 14 or 17, 14 or 17. Got one over here. This one's definitely a 17. These two hold your alternator, and there's another one there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 14s, 2 17s. This one might be 14, 17, I can't remember. And these are, I think, 17s around the edge there. Secondly, you're going to have a bracket that bolts onto the side here. That is the bracket lying on that side there. That bracket there, and it bolts to the back of the cylinder head. Let me quickly show that to you guys. Don't want to make the video too long. Basically, it bolts onto here in a fashion like I think like this. I think it bolts on like that, so it's going to hold on to the cover there. And then basically alternate off everything. Pull the center cover off. You'll pull your plastic covers off this and there, and at that point you would put it on TDC with all your covers off. Notice you don't need to take the crank pulley off, that's still on there. You can slip it underneath. You're going to have a tensioner here. Now keeping in mind this one is tensionable as well. See if I can just loosen that a little bit. So this one can rotate as well, and you want to get that to tension, and you're going to have your tension. I already took the hydraulic tensioner and took off here. This is a new one that's on there. I'm going to fasten that on now. Timing marks you can have over there. This one's a little bit off, and you're going to have one over there. So because there's a big gap between this here, rather make a line on the belt so that you know you're getting the exact correct lining on the gear before you take it off, otherwise it's a bit difficult. In terms of the crank timing, you can have a little bulge there, that little bulge there, and then a dip in the, so it's a bit hard for me to get in there from my current angle, a little lip there, a little lip there on the crank. I don't know if you guys can see that. See if I can zoom in. So basically, from the side, sorry for the bad video quality, I still don't have my stand. So basically that notch there goes to that point there, more or less, give or take. Well, you can't go more or less, give or take, you've got to be exact. So there's a little marking there that'll help you align everything, and that's basically all there is to it. Then what you do is you would basically put this on, tension this properly, install the hydraulic tensioner here, and that I took that out because it's in the vise to reset the tension, and that'll basically give you your belt tension. Notice also, don't need to remove this, Your problem is going to be here. There's a little slot there, the cover slots into there. So how you do that, you basically remove all the bolts. You got to take all of them out. Keep the left on the left, right on the right, because these are different lengths. and notice that they catch just on the little end of the thread, so you want to make sure that you get the right stuff. Don't put the wrong bolt in the wrong section. And put all that back there, make sure there's no debris and things like that. This little tension there swivels that. Your hydraulic tension will go in there basically. And I think that's all there is to it. Then you basically reassemble. Yeah, hope this helps. Then I've just been a bit busy, so I've still got to do this guy here. Probably gonna do a standalone EC on this guy. Still busy with the wiring, figuring that stuff out, making sure everything works, and then we're gonna hit this guy last. So interesting things coming to the channel. Stay tuned, and you'll see on the 3.5s. Oh, sorry, on the 3.5s and the 3 liters, they normally take these off. Don't need to do that. Don't need to take anything off there. Just those bolts there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And the alternator there, and the bracket. You can use a half-inch socket in there, which will basically remove or move this around as you need it to tighten the belts. Okay, that's about it, guys. I'll try to get more videos on when time allows, and yeah, hope this helps.